round of applause. So we back like we never left. I hope everybody had a wonderful Corona quarantine season.
Today, what we're going to be talking about is women empowerment, okay? So we're going to discuss our views on the WAP video with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. And then also we're going to be talking about plastic surgery. So you guys need to stay tuned on how we feel, our views, and what we think about it. All right? Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Okay. Let's get into it. Recently, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B dropped a song called WAP, and it got a lot of backlash, some good, some bad. I like to think that the video was popping, but Kay, what do you think?
Okay, hold on. Like, let's talk about this popping. Okay, let's go a little deeper, right?
Okay.
So WAP. What?
A P word.
Okay.
The ussy.
Yeah, so off back is controversial, okay? So but I had to watch the video. First night it came out, I watched it.
I love it.
It was a beautiful video. The composition of the video was beautiful, colors amazing,
Hairstyles.
Yeah, the graphics that they used behind with the green screen, that was popping too. I love the creative aspect of it all.
Yes.
Right? So when they came into the house, because that was the whole chorus, right?
Yeah.
O's in the house, O's in the house.
Right.
So okay, they walked into the house. I love the dresses that they were in, the pink yellow.
Yes.
She did.
Yes.
Pinups.
Yes.
Cute. Some of the outfits were lying off, so I don't like the trend with the girls bare breast and pasty.
I thought it was sexy. It's so Little Kim. MTV.
I didn't like it when Lil Kim did it either.
So Little Kim, but Little Kim didn't have both of her boobs. She had like, I think it was either her left or her, it was her left or her right. And that was
she was green.
It was purple.
Okay.
It was purple. And then Miley Cyrus came in and like did her as like, a dress up, like a costume with her. That was so Little Kim. I liked that, but it was just two pasties with her boobs out. That's when she was in all the cheetah. Kaylyn not feeling it.
I'm just not here for it. And I wasn't here for it when Nicki was doing it either in her Trolls video. I love the hair, love the colors with 6ix9ine. Girl, bye.
We don't support the rats, the snitches.
It all depends. It really all depends.
Don't do that. You can't be out here acting like you a thug and you about that life, and then when stuff get real, you want to run back and tell people. You can't do that.
Okay, I guess so. Because you can't kill,
thugging.
But you can't kill nobody in front of me and think I'm not gonna tell.
But at the same time, you can't put yourself in situations where you hanging around killers.
But that's another thing. If you a gangster, you gotta
rap it for real. I'm not about to start acting gangster just because, or just acting like I'm a fighter or I'm a shooter, because I'm not.
You gotta follow gangster rules,
right? So I'm gonna stay in my lane over here where things are much calmer.
Right, yeah, because no. But look, he at home. Hey, you know what I'm saying? He got 100 bodyguards with him 24/7. Did you see? Crazy.
But anyway,
yeah. But that whole trend, I'm just not here for it. It's a little too sexual to me. It's like, it's so close to nudity. It's the closest you can get to nudity, I think.
I mean, no, it's just, I think.
Bro, that's pasty. I mean, and look, if you equate it to the bottom half, it's them just putting like a pasty over the lip of the veg, that part.
But we are in a different time where certain things are accepted. But I mean, I think it's just because their bodies are so like curvy and voluptuous where it becomes a little bit too overbearing for people.
Even if Miley Cyrus did it, it's like, girl, for what? Why?
But I thought it was sexy. I thought it was very cute. I love a little routine. I loved everything. And then one thing about it is I'm not a big Cardi B fan. I'm really not. Like, I never really been. Even when she first came out, I like she was funny. She was cute. But I didn't really like her that much. Not that I disliked her, but she just wasn't on my mind like that. But with this project, it's just like I have like a little bit more respect for her because she came up with the whole concept of it. Because she like it was just, if you go like on her page and just behind the scenes and everything of like what they've been posting, it's just like she was doing a lot of the creativity behind it too.
And I guess the attraction comes, like, I saw Quavo one time on the set of his, like, I think it was Motorsport, but he was behind the big screen, like, trying to direct, like, letting them know, yeah, I like this, I like that, I don't like that. So in that sense, the power of the art behind the video,
I love
the passion of the art behind it. Okay, I'm here for that. But why she gotta wear pasty?
I mean, it was just, she said that but she said that she was trying to make women feel more empowered to, like, be sexy and come out and wear whatever you want to wear.
And I love that. I love that. And I think that's probably one of the strongest pros of this era. It's kind of like everybody's embracing their body, okay? Big girls, they wearing spandex, showing rows that they got because they got them and I love them and let me show you what I love.
Right.
Cute. We don't have to see the skin. Like, I don't have to see the skin. Clothes can be tight. But when you start showing skin, now that's a little different. So it's kind of like when you having sex, you know what I'm saying? You're exposed.
Right.
So when you're exposed out in public, it just gives people the idea of sex. And I don't think you should just portray sex all the time.
But
just don't.
But I mean, I get what you're saying. But at the same time, think about it. Like, that whole bikinis, like, booties out, everybody just twerking and all of that, that's been out since, like, early 2000s.
No,
it just wasn't
the thing. Who was hot in the early 2000s?
Murder Inc. was doing that, like Big Pimpin' with Jay-Z, all of that. Like, it was women in there with bikinis on and stuff like that. But
you want to know the disconnect though? It's
even like Cisco.
Yeah, I feel like back then though, men were sexualizing women. But now women are embracing their sexuality.
And there's nothing wrong
and
with
I feel like that's the biggest thing. It's like now women
they were little girl. I mean, they were thick girls, but they weren't
thick ever. They had banging bodies though. They was fit, toned, booties, breasts, all that. But it wasn't like now. Now it's like enhancements on top of what you already had.
Right. Because you had the natural girls like Esther Baxter, you had what's her name, you had Buffy the Body, like Esther Baxter, like, well, what anyways.
Yeah, but I did see like a little quote or tweet or something on Instagram, and it basically was talking about how men are getting so angry at the WAP video, because they're embracing their sexuality and putting their sexuality out on Front Street and capitalizing on it too, making money on it. But it's like back in the day, y'all love using women in y'all video.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all love putting them in y'all video, but now they making more money, now they hustling, now they grinding, you using that same tactic you was using, now you mad.
Right.
So I get that point of view. I definitely get that. Okay.
I love the video. I love the WAP video. The only part that I felt like that was just insignificant and just unimportant was the fact that Kylie Jenner walked through.
I like that. Kylie is a boss. She is.
She's a boss, but
she's a boss, and people think she a little fast tail girl. I mean, she had a kid. She got a big old butt. Yeah.
I mean, it's just her purpose in the video was a little bit insignificant to me.
What do you think the purpose was for her being in the video?
I just felt like Kylie Jenner's point in the video was just a little bit like, what was her? She's not an artist.
She's a creative though. And who else was in that video? Naomi Campbell, not Naomi Campbell, but it was that girl in that house
Normani.
Yeah, the black and white.
It was Normani. It was Mulatto. It was Suki.
Oh, Sukiana. That was nice they put Suki in it.
Yeah, but the girl with the all red on, I'm just like, I don't know who she was, but apparently she was somebody. And then Kylie Jenner, it just threw off the vibe with them two.
Oh, I liked Kylie Jenner because she's such a boss in her own right. $1 billion off of makeup.
But what's in, like, who really stole the whole show, the whole video, was definitely Megan Thee Stallion, and her verses was so much popping.
See, and that's another thing. I didn't even listen to their verses because I was so mesmerized by their whole production, like lights, outfits, dancers, water, wigs, like it was everything. So
I loved it.
I'm gonna have to go back.
It was so cute. I have so much more respect for Cardi.
But the lyrics was nasty though, and that's another thing. Like, everything don't gotta be about sex. Everything is more to life than sex. Like, it's more to life than boobs, nipples, vaginas. It's more to life.
But what do you want them to talk about? Because that ain't hot no more. We not talking about how Queen Latifah and
Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill.
Look, But
and Missy Elliott. It's not that wave no more.
But I just like that stuff.
It's more. It's women out here. Don't get me wrong, and it's women out here who would like to write like that and rap like Little Mama, like stuff like that. Like that's her thing. But
I feel like those type of women, they're at the top of their game, right? They can throw that type of stuff in there, and it'll be okay.
I think the last song that was popping like that, and a woman did it, and it was like credible, and I liked it. Was Nicki Minaj on
I was about to say Nicki.
What song?
That's why Nicki is like the queen though. Like,
so the last song that I felt, the last rapper I felt that actually did like a song where she was like trying to get deep and she really wasn't talking about her vagina or anything like that, was Nicki Minaj, and it was on her album Pink Reloaded, Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded. It was called Champion with Nas, her, and Drake, and I think she did that record was like a smash to me, and I felt like she went deep and everything like that. But I think she was literally the last person to do that. I don't know anybody else song that I know personally where they did that. But
I don't know. Yeah, I never heard
that era is gone, Kay. You gotta let that one go. We are in a
but
new
listen,
day and age.
Nicki is the queen. She's still the queen in this era.
She is.
Let's be real.
She's definitely,
because I saw the City Girls talk about who they want to collab with, and it was like, of course, Nicki. It's like, come on, even the new girls on the block, you know.
Yeah, well, they not new no more.
Yeah, you're right. I think Sweetie probably the newest one.
I
That's
don't
like
think she's that good of a rapper.
She found her niche though. Cause I don't think her first song was like good for real. Like she wasn't.
I think she's very pretty.
Sweetie, she got a little swag on her.
She's very pretty.
But everybody talk about the same stuff. Like if you could rhyme a couple words with sex, but
I think it's her looks.
It's always your looks in that industry that propels you forward.
But she's not. I don't think she's.
It's something called like pretty privilege. You ever heard of that? Pretty people just get better opportunities.
I don't think she's a great rapper though.
Great? No, Nicki's great.
Like, I don't think she's a good rapper. I just think she's
good. You could categorize her as good. What you think? She's terrible? 1 to 10.
I don't think she's terrible. I just don't think she's good.
1 to 10. What's good to you?
I think she's like a 5 or a 6.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about that. Cause I think Nicki about a 9.
Nicki definitely is a 10.
Yeah,
in this era, it's Nicki.
I was about to say in this era is cause who's better than Nicki? I don't know.
It ain't nobody. I mean, Megan on her tail, but
yeah,
it ain't really nobody else that's rapping like Nicki. Nicki is, give her flowers when she's here. Nicki is the queen of rap right now in this era.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe once we have our kids, well, people already having kids. Maybe once we hit like 35, 40, then it's a new girl on the scene. Then Nicki's still who she is, but
right,
you know.
So another thing with the WAP video I have concerns with is that little girls are watching this and idolizing Cardi B and Meg. So they want to be like them. What they're doing is great and all dandy, so let me do it too. So I feel like the WAP video, it's influential, right? Good ways and bad ways. So little kids, 13-year-olds, right, 12, they aren't as strong as, say, we are. So they might take that and run with it a whole different way than where they should go. Right. So that's my biggest thing. You have a platform, so just use it in a better, more refined way, because they're using their platform in the best way they can. Right. You get what I'm saying? I just want them to, I guess, refine it and realize who exactly their target market is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, of course, we listen to it, right? But I feel like middle schoolers, high schoolers, they have nothing else to do but listen to it, make dances to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's actually affecting their minds psychologically. Like, you know how us is like Soulja Boy, that was big, and like stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that really affected us in a certain type of way. But that song is just so sexualized that I think that it's going to portray sex as I feel like sex is demeaned as it is, right? Mm-hmm. It's, people think sex is way bigger, way greater. It has an effect that's way stronger than anything else in the world. And I feel like songs like that, and culture period, like pop culture period, they're just demeaning it and making it seem like, you know what I'm saying, it's just another day. Like, having sex with another person is just another person. I don't want that mindset to be infiltrated in a little 13-year-older, because who knows?
You giving, you taking, you separate what is what it is because.
But you know that now. But when you was 13, did you?
But I'm saying when Nicki came out, we was probably like 13, 14 for sure.
But she wasn't talking with a pig. Did she ever connect? She super babe, boom, 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 okay. That's all she was doing.
No, I mean
she was looking, okay.
But I'm saying
her booty was crazy and her outfit was crazy too.
Okay, think about Foxy Brown, Little Kim.
I'm talking about lyrics. Not even outfits.
I mean, Little Kim was talking about her vagina all the time.
That's true, but we wasn't really raised on Lil' Kim though, for real.
But I'm saying it's already been done, and then on top of that, Cardi is again, I'm not a big fan of Cardi, but she's very, very intelligent and very aware of like politics and just very assertive on what she feels like when it comes to Black culture, her own culture. True. When it comes to her daughter, her being a mother, a wife, and all of those things in terms. So you can't just look at that part. And then Megan is like, she's graduated, I think, or she's in college, or she graduated.
No, they're educated women. They're
definitely educated women, but they're not role models. They're entertainers.
They are entertainers, but entertainers should know that they become role models once they hit a certain level.
But I mean, but it's strippers out here, it's porn stars out here. I mean, a kid gonna get to where they want to get to, whether they mama or daddy don't know about it. It's the parents' duty to make sure their kids is not watching stuff.
No, that's true.
Mimicking stuff. That's true. And that's when it comes to being they're not role models, but entertainers.
Yeah, that's true. But little kids idolize them though. And that's just what it is. I feel like that's normal. You get what I'm saying? Like us and Beyonce. Like I feel like if Beyonce walked past, everybody in our age group would be like, stop playing. Like literally, wow.
I would stand off and just admire her from afar. I don't think I would run up and be like,
no, not kissing her feet, but you said what? But not kissing her feet, but
nah.
But yeah, like so it's that, you know what I'm saying? They represent really successful women reaching a bar, right?
Right.
Like Meg is dark and Cardi's light, so it's like if I was a dark skinned girl, like oh my goodness, Meg super. I could get there too. So let me look at how she got there and let me emulate it. But I do feel the way that you said that they shouldn't be worried about being role models. All they should be doing is staying true to shoot their purpose, their grind, their artistry. And that's just what it is. But sometimes you do got to take an account of others, especially when you get to that stature.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah. So in conclusion, we have mixed views, of course.
Right.
Some views or perspectives we agree on, others we don't necessarily agree on. But my point of view of the WAP video is that it was well executed. Mm-hmm. The graphics were absolutely amazing.
Perfect.
Wigs, perfect. Though, perfect. Outfits, except that pasty one. Not that pasty one.
Cute.
But that green and that purple one.
Cute.
Ooh, it was everything. Okay?
Love it.
And I loved Kylie's cameo. Loved it. Something with his grandma. And I just love the hustle, the tenacity of the video, the grit. I love all of that. But of course the cons of video, them dang on pasties, a little too naked. Little too naked. And the words a little too graphic for me. Mm-hmm. I'm just not here for that. I'm alright, like, you know, yeah. Oh, and then I didn't like how they referenced themselves as being HOEs, because I don't like the whole concept of embracing negative just because somebody's dishing it out. Like how we changed the Igga word because they was calling us Iggers.
Right.
It's like I don't like Igga either. You get what I'm saying? It's like, just let it go. It's something bad, just let it go. Like we can forget about it. Like, what I'm saying? Not forget about it, but just let it go. Like I'm good. So yeah, I'm just not here for them calling themselves HOEs because I don't believe they are. Period. Mm-hmm. I love women. Okay, I believe in women. I love Black women. I do feel like it might be doing a disservice to the upcoming generation of young millennials, you know, because their minds are like putty right now. 13, 12, putty. So I guess, yeah, I just wonder how it's going to affect them in the long run.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I definitely love the video. I thought it was very sexy, very cute. I don't necessarily feel like it was empowering for women. I just feel like it was just very, I loved it. I love the raunchiness. I love the ratchetness. I love the twerking. I love the outfits. I love the hair. I love Normani at the end with her little dance. She was very cute. I love having Mulatto because I love her. So in general, I feel like the video did its due diligence. It got people popping. It got people talking about it, including us.
Yeah.
And Cardi and Megan did their thing for sure. Megan's verses was popping for sure. And in all, it's just a dope video.
We can agree on that.
Yeah. Agree to disagree. I like, she doesn't, but whatever.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys for watching.
Absolutely.
From these Swirl girls to you. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.